Yeah. This shirt is this shirt isn't even ironed, mouth. I'm stammering so much. This is so bad. I don't know how to start this video. um, what's up, guys? It's your boy Obina. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been mad. I think as I'm used to this, it's like I haven't uploaded for 6 months, and all of a sudden I'm uploading every goddamn week. Yeah, but I'll tell you guys that kind of motivates me to upload a bit more because even if I've been going for quite a bit, I'm still getting some views. You know, it's it's not that much compared to some YouTubers, but it's something, okay? And yeah, I'm also getting a few likes, and I got one dislike, so that means that at least somebody who is not in my family is actually watching these videos. But I say this is the first video of probably many that I'm making that I don't really want to make, and you guys are asking why. Oh my god, hoping that this is our topic: Bitcoin, BTC, gold, digital gold. Come on, come. Look. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And this topic is kind of a wayward topic because some people have turned Bitcoin into somewhat of a religion. And I understand because it's digital gold, man. Honestly, my opinion toward Bitcoin is not necessarily whether or not it has value or anything. I'm just not a fan of the technology. Because anyone who actually understands Bitcoin as more than something than just a price that keeps going up would agree with the statement that if Bitcoin came out today, it would be basically worthless. It's not the fastest cryptocurrency, it's not the most utility focused cryptocurrency, and it's not necessarily the nicest. Like, come on, the Bitcoin community is ours, to be very honest with you guys. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions recently towards Bitcoin because I've been in this space for about 3 years. I've been in since 2018, ever since the 2017 crash, which was not the nicest thing, I'm not gonna lie. Then I bought a bit more in March and I've been trading ever since then. I started with Chainlink, Ethereum, Cardano, and some other coins here and there. I traded Tezos a bit. But you know, with the price going up everywhere, with all the news around Bitcoin, you know, that's the trending thing right now. I'm getting so many messages recently like, Obina, I know you've been trading Bitcoin. Obina, please tell me what Bitcoin is. Explain Bitcoin, explain DLT. No, I'm not gonna do that. And do you know why? How many people right now, word for word, can actually describe what the internet is and what it does? Not a lot, but you use it anyway. But what I will try to achieve in this video is answer the question: is Bitcoin actually valuable? If you're living in first world countries, probably not. You have a bank account, you have people who are loaning you money, you can transfer money in seconds, you can go to almost any other country and spend your cash. It's like Bitcoin is not necessarily for you. But I'll put something into perspective. Nigeria, which has one of the biggest GDPs in Africa, you would assume that it's kind of semi-functional. A lot of the banks in Nigeria, they prevented people from withdrawing money if they are abroad. Like, you have Naira, the local currency in Nigeria, and you go to England, you cannot withdraw from your Nigerian bank account, the like Naira version of it. So one thing that cryptocurrencies actually fixed was that I could just use my Naira account to buy the Naira value of Bitcoin, and then I can withdraw it into basically any other currency at a lower cost than I would if I'm using any bank, and also faster. You know, that's value right there. You can argue. But the reason why I'm not really like fantasizing about Bitcoin or anything, because it's just, apart from being able to transfer money from one place to the other, it doesn't really do much else, you know. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the protocol itself because a lot of people don't know the internet protocol, meanwhile they still use it. So it's not really that important to this overall video. But to answer the question of whether or not Bitcoin actually has value, you first have to ask yourself, what is money? Money is anything that people choose to accept as payment. You know, back in the day, people used to accept cattle, people used to accept goats, people used to accept gold, silver, and now they accept actual paper currency, which we call fiat. But what a few people may not realize is, since 1913, the value of $1 has actually reduced by 96%. Meaning that if you had a dollar in 1913, that dollar right now in 2021 is worth about 4 cents. Sucks, doesn't it? Now you can probably see why a lot of rich people don't really hold money in their bank account. They hold it in stocks or real estate or something because it doesn't devalue as much. One thing about Bitcoin is it has a fixed amount. Some of you guys who didn't do economics in high school, I understand, it's not that bad. You may not know too much about monetary policies and stuff like that, but basically the reason why the dollar has devalued a lot is because of shitty monetary policies, to say the least. Now, the difference between fiat and cryptocurrency is most of them have a fixed amount. They can't just randomly print out XYZ amount of cryptocurrencies to fix bad governance. So I guess that's where the inherent value comes from. Like Bitcoin, it has about 21 million Bitcoin available. Maybe a few million are lost because some people just don't have access to them anymore. But the amount of Bitcoin is fixed. So I think personally Bitcoin will probably always have value. How much value to have later on? Would it be as much? Would it be lower? I don't know, but I think it will have value. Now I guess another important question to answer is this so much different from what happened in 2017? And quite frankly, yes. One major thing is that the people buying cryptocurrencies now versus in 2017 have two very different people. In 2017, most cryptos apart from Bitcoin was just a story that they were buying into. Some random person wrote a white paper and was like, oh, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It was full of a bunch of people writing white papers, issuing random currencies that have no value at all. Like, this isn't even speculative value or anything, they were just trash. So 2017 was full of a lot of retail traders who are just speculating on price. But right now in 2020, 2021, it's a whole different landscape. I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of people have been trying to draw comparisons from 2017 to 2020. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a completely different landscape. First of all, in 2017, it was a lot of retail traders who are speculating on price based off what someone wrote on a white paper. 2020, 2021, a lot of all these cryptocurrencies actually have working platforms and utilities that is built around the currency itself. And plus, it's not just retail traders that are involved in this now. There's institutions, there are fund managers. One major news that we got that was a sign of more adoption was when Brian Brooks was actually appointed as the controller of currency in the US back in 2020. And now we're getting new stable coin rules. I guess that's a major sign of anything when you're seeing more and more regulations that are moving into this space. It just means that the government is preparing for more adoption basically. So to be honest, when you hear the word Bitcoin and you think about what exactly is Bitcoin, the answer is simple. It's money. It's an internet version of money, fully controlled by you. Anywhere that accepts Bitcoin will accept your Bitcoin. There's nobody who is going to decline your payment as long as you have enough. There's no one that's going to be like, oh, you're in a dodgy place right now, so we're not going to accept it. That's also something that makes it more dangerous to kind of transfer. But for anyone that's new to this space and isn't a Bitcoin maxi, I'm just going to give you a little sprinkle of advice. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, and this is not financial advice. But if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, you're probably looking in the wrong direction. Because to be honest, there are a lot of people that are doing great things right now in this space, and they also have a lot more upside to the project. Bitcoin right now is sitting at about almost $1 trillion in market cap. For it to, look at this practically. For Bitcoin to move from 30 grand to 100 grand, is that difference really that big compared to for something like Ethereum to move to half of what Bitcoin currently is sitting at? Not really. And Ethereum is more useful. But this is not me vouching for Ethereum as well. I think honestly I'll probably just start like a crypto series. Try and make it a lot more interested than this, because this I really wasn't that much interested in the topic.